Jürgen, do you think that the reason for the high attrition that many companies are facing right now has to do with this happy Melly theory? Like they don't find their happy place and they need to keep jumping and experimenting. Is that a reason?
Yeah, that's a really good question. There is something going on, particularly in the US, which they call the Great Resignation, which maybe you have heard of. I think it's to a lesser extent also happening in other places in the world, that more people are quitting their jobs. And maybe part of it is caused by the COVID times, the last 2 years, where people have learned to work from home. They found out that remote working is actually not that bad, that there are benefits to being autonomous with your time and being able to manage your own work times versus your free time. And people don't want to go back to the standard boring office anymore, or at least they demand from employers that they can have a hybrid working situation where part of the week they work from home or at coffee bars or whatever, another part of the week they work from the office. In case they have an office. Many people do not work at an office, they work at stores or something where, of course, you have to show up to the workplace. But still, I think that this has sort of increased the awareness among people that there are other ways of getting your job done. And as I always say, work is not a place where we go, work is something that we do. So I am, for example, I have been annoyed several times in the last few months where companies say, where companies talk about a back to work program, as if people have not been working in the last 2 years. That's a bit weird. Of course they have been working. Why do you call it back to work? They have not been sleeping or watching Netflix for 2 years. They have been working from home. So work is something that we do. It's not a place where we go. So yes, the demands of employees have gone up, and I think that's a good thing. I think it's good that people found out that there are other ways of getting their stuff done. Me, for example, I love leaving my house in the morning. I have a favorite coffee bar here in Rotterdam. I go there for several hours with my notebook until my battery is empty, just before lunch. Usually it's a good time. And then I go back and I have lunch and I do the rest of the afternoon in my home office. So I try to find different places to get my stuff done. And then when I'm traveling, I will be working in hotels and at coffee bars and airports, etc., and conference centers, and I enjoy that. I enjoy being able to do my work from anywhere. So yeah, it's a good thing. People have increased awareness that there's other ways to get their stuff done, and they say to their employers, give us more autonomy, give us hybrid working, give us remote working, or don't take it away from us, basically.